The scene begins with a young man shown lying on a bed, fast asleep. Around him, there are scattered belongings, mostly women's items. Suddenly, he slowly opens his eyes. As he sits up, he mutters to himself, "Damn it, how did I end up in a hotel bed?" He is still trying to process everything when his gaze drifts to the side, and he notices a beautiful girl sleeping next to him. Looking at her, he murmurs in his mind, "From the looks of it, I must have spent the night with this stranger." Just as he is lost in thought, his phone vibrates with a message. He picks it up and sees a text from a girl named Zhao Jia. It reads, "Why haven't you replied to me for so long? Aren't you worried I might get angry?" Seeing this, he frowns and thinks, "What? Zhao Jia? I remember her clearly. She betrayed me right after I entered college. What's going on? I had clearly blocked her on WeChat, and the tone of her message, it's as if we're still in a relationship." As he thinks this, he checks the date on his phone and is shocked. What the? How did I return to the past? Have I been reborn? Suddenly, memories of the past come flooding back. He recalls his girlfriend Zhao Jia walking away with another man, saying, "Jiang Cheng, you always send me money so late. Your emotional value is too low. You neither understand me nor love me. But now, I've found someone else who does, someone who truly loves me. So here's my advice. Be smart and get out of my life forever. Otherwise, you'll only embarrass yourself in front of everyone." The scene snaps back to the present. Jiang Cheng, remembering those moments, mutters to himself, "I promised her I'd care for her and love her forever." But reality turned out so different. Judging by her personality, she would have soon been asking for more money again. I never expected that in the past. I was so blinded by love that I became nothing but a pathetic, leaking dog. Still lost in thought, he types a reply. "Zhao Zhao, let's break up." She quickly replies, "Jiang Cheng, what do you mean by that? Are you saying you really want to break up with me?" He responds firmly, "Come on, can't you understand my words? I said, let's break up." Confused, she texts back, "But why? Forget it. I'll give you one chance. Delete the message you just sent." Jiang Cheng shakes his head and types, "Zhao Zhao, I'm very serious. We are two completely different people. We are not suitable for each other. So I'll say it again. Let's break up. And from now on, we will never contact each other again." Then he thinks to himself, "In my past life, I never realized, never even doubted, what a disgusting woman I was in love with." Just then, a system panel suddenly pops up in front of him with a notification. "Ding! Congratulations, host. You have activated the Dream Come True system." Staring at it, Jiang Cheng is shocked. "What? Dream Come True system? Oh my god. Something like this never happened in my first life. But now, I've been reborn, and I even have a cheat code? Does this mean the time has come for me to rise to the peak of my life?" He taps the panel to inspect it further, and his profile appears. Name, Jiang Cheng, age 18, height 182 centimeters, appearance 85 points, level 1, system money, gain 0.1 yuan per second. Seeing this, he calculates quickly. 0.1 per second, that's 8,740 yuan per day, and 259,200 yuan per month. That's insanely good. As he is still marveling, another notification pops up. "Ding! Congratulations, host. You have received a gift package. Would you like to open it?" He commands, "Of course. Open it now." "Ding! Congratulations, host. You have received 10 million yuan as a reward along with a supercar." A car key materializes before his eyes, and at the same time, he receives a text from his bank. "Congratulations. 10 million yuan has been deposited into your account." Seeing this, Jiang Cheng smiles in disbelief. A genuine money transfer. A real luxury car. This is all real. I can't believe it. And this? What is this friendly scanner? Then his gaze drifts to the side, to the beautiful girl still asleep. All right, let's try this feature on her. He activates the friendly scanner, scans her, and her profile appears. Name, Zhao Zhao, age 25, height 165 centimeters, appearance 93, body 94, body count 1, host. Affection 60%. Seeing this, Jiang Chen's eyes widen. Well, this friendly scanner is quite interesting. Wait, body count 1? Hold on. Does that mean I'm her first man? The scene shifts to a few hours earlier. Jiang Cheng is at a bar calling his girlfriend, but her phone is switched off. He recalls, "That night, I was miserable. I called Zhao Jia, but she didn't pick up, didn't even reply. So, To drown my pain, I went to the bar, and that's where I met Zhao Zhao. After some conversation, we ended up in a hotel room. He thinks, it's true, I was her first, but her affection for me is only 60%, which means she only did all this because she was drunk, not because she fell for me at first sight. As he ponders this, Zhao Zhao stirs awake. Seeing him, she smiles teasingly. You look worried about your lover, aren't you? You're such a saint of love. Jiang Cheng turns to her and smiles faintly. Moving closer, he says softly, No. You're wrong. I wasn't thinking about my past love. Blushing as he draws near, Zhao Zhao asks, Then why can't you sleep on such a deep night? He leans close to her ear and whispers, Well, I was just wondering, why didn't I meet you earlier? And if you don't believe my words, you can try for yourself. Before he can finish, a notification pings. Ding! Congratulations, host. Due to your action, you have been rewarded with a skill. This skill strengthens every cell of your tongue, making it powerful and flexible. Seeing this, Jiang Cheng is stunned. Holy! Is that even possible? He activates the skill, grabs Zhao Zhao, and kisses her deeply. As the kiss continues, his technique suddenly improves dramatically. Zhao Zhao, shocked, thinks, How is he kissing this well? And his style? It's completely different from before. Before she can think more, Jiang Cheng speaks in a low, serious voice. Don't make any mistakes. Kiss seriously, because this is just the beginning. And thus, through that deep night, a fierce battle between Jiang Cheng and Zhao Zhao begins. A battle that could end in anything. The next morning, Jiang Cheng wakes up yawning. His hand brushes something beside him. Money. But Zhao Zhao is gone. Seeing the money, he frowns. Damn it! Does Zhao Zhao think I'm some kind of animal? He notices a note beside the cash. Reading it, it simply says, Thank you. His anger flares. Seriously? This woman is really something. And the worst part? She didn't even leave any contact information. Forget it. Let it go for now. Then he remembers. By the way, the system gave me a critical hit card earlier. What exactly is that? Could it mean I can use it to make even more money? Or gain more experience? The system responds, clearing his doubt. If you use the critical hit card while spending a limited amount of money, the amount you spend will be returned multiple times over. It could be 10 times, 20 times, or even more, depending on your luck. However, the maximum return you can get is 50 times. Not more than that. Jiang Cheng grins. So, that means, if I buy a 10 million yuan supercar, I could get up to 500 million yuan back? Well, now that I've been reborn and I have a cheat system, I'm not wasting this chance. I will become the world's richest man, and I'll write my own story in this world. Based on my future knowledge, many big companies haven't even appeared yet. This is the perfect time to build my own empire. And until I need loans from banks, I can easily manipulate everyone using my wealth. Thinking this, Jiang Cheng steps out of the hotel and approaches his supercar to take it for a ride. But suddenly he notices a beautiful girl already sitting in front of it. With a charming look, she tries to seduce him. Hello, handsome. Is this luxury car yours? He replies seriously, Yes. Is there a problem? The girl smiles, leaning forward, showing off her curves. Please, can you give me a ride? I really need to get home quickly. I just got a notification that the water pipes in my house have leaked. Will you help me, handsome? As she speaks, Jiang Cheng discreetly uses his friendly scanner on her. Her profile appears. Name, Chen Li. Age 23. Height 168 cm, appearance 85. Body count 28. Host affection 90. Just after looking at that girl's profile on his system, Jiang walked toward his car, muttering to himself, Oh my god, this girl has been involved with 28 people. And the biggest thing is that we just met a while ago. How can her compatibility with me already be 90%? Seriously, she's completely rotten from the inside. After that, Jiang left from there and told the girl, Chen Li, Sorry, but a girl who has been with 28 people is not my cup of tea. Then he drove his car away at high speed, leaving her behind. There, we see Chen Li standing, shocked after hearing Jiang's words. Grinding her teeth, she muttered to herself, How does he know that I have 28 boyfriends? Damn it, who is this guy? Feeling upset, she started walking away, muttering to herself as she went. You don't get to see such rich and handsome guys every day. Thinking this, she was about to leave when suddenly, on the side, we see an old man. He stopped her and said, Young lady, I just heard that your pipe is leaking. I am a professional pipe maintenance worker with 30 years of experience. If that handsome young man can't fix your leaking pipe, I can. Hearing those words, the girl was utterly shocked and embarrassed. She yelled, "Ugh, you old man, how disgusting are you?" Hearing her reaction, the old man looked completely confused. Scratching his head, he said, "Wait a second. If that young boy can fix your leaking pipe, then why can't I, a licensed professional, fix it?" Hearing this, the girl became even angrier and stormed off, grinding her teeth, saying, "Oh God, what kind of people am I meeting today?" Behind her, the old man stood there utterly confused, unable to understand what he had said that made the girl so angry. But suddenly we see a man nearby laughing. The old man, puzzled, asked him, "Hey, why are you laughing? What's so funny?" That man leaned closer to the old man's ear and whispered, "Old man, the leaking pipe she was talking about is not the kind of pipe you're thinking of. It's something else entirely, a kind of leak that can only be fixed after lying in bed. Do you understand what I'm trying to say?" Hearing this explanation, the old man was shocked. Looking toward the girl, he muttered, "Oh Lord, how bold today's generation has become." The scene then shifts, showing us a few hours later at a real estate office. Outside the office, 2 real estate agents were waiting for someone. Suddenly, a luxury car stopped in front of them. One of the agents muttered under his breath, Another rich guy here to waste his father's money just to show off. Total waste of time. Let's leave this one for Zabu to handle." But as the car door opened, it was none other than Jiang who stepped out. Seeing him, one of the agents immediately left, and as he walked away, the girl beside him whispered, "Brother, I've never worked in this field before, but you're expecting me to handle everything alone?" The man replied softly, "You've practiced this many times before, so don't worry. Just follow your training. Everything will go fine." Then he left. As soon as he left, we saw the girl, Zabu, walk up to Jiang and politely greet him. "Welcome, sir. I'm a real estate agent, Zabu. How can I help you today?" Jiang replied, "Well, show me some appropriate properties." She responded, "All right, no problem. But before that, can you tell me your approximate budget?" While they were discussing this, we saw the same man who had refused to introduce Jiang to any property standing nearby, smirking to himself. "Go ahead, Zabu. Don't count him as a real client. In this business, many people come just to show off. You must first learn to identify who the real clients are." While he was thinking this, Zabu continued explaining all the property details to Jiang. The scene shifted again after a few minutes. Zabu suddenly remembered something and hurriedly asked, "Oh no, I almost forgot. Sir, do you have any specific area in mind where you want to purchase the property?" Jiang replied, "Well, I'm looking for a place that's easy to rent out." Hearing this, Zabu said, "All right, sir, I understand. Please wait a few seconds." Watching her actions, Jiang thought to himself, "How inexperienced she is. She must be new at this job. Talking to her feels a bit awkward, but her sales tactic is completely genuine. Let me check her profile." He then used his friendly scanner and scanned Zabu. Her profile appeared on his system. Name, Zabu. Age, 19. Height, 163 centimeters. Appearance, 90. Body count, 0. Looking at her profile, Jiang thought, she started working without even finishing college. That's not easy. While he was thinking this, Zabu said, "Sir, please look at this location. It's perfect. The property prices here range from 300,000 to over 1 million yuan." Jiang frowned internally, thinking, the critical hit card that the system gave me only works up to 1 million. If I spend more than that, the card won't work. Seeing him lost in thought, Zabu asked politely, "Sir, are you unsatisfied? Should I choose another property for you?" Jiang thought to himself, if I purchase for 800,000 or 900,000 yuan, it would be a loss for me. Then he said aloud, "These properties priced above 1 million yuan. Can we negotiate them? If possible, I'll buy 5 of them at once." Hearing that, Zabu was surprised. "What? Yes, of course. But are you sure you'll buy 5 properties at once?" Jiang said, "Exactly. If you set each property's price to exactly 1 million yuan, I'll pay full cash and buy all 5. Zabu was shocked. "Will you really pay full cash?" Jiang nodded. "Yes, I want to pay full cash. And for rental management, I want to hire you." Hearing this, Zabu was overjoyed, thinking, if this is true, I'll get a great commission for both sales and rental. Oh God, this is such a great deal. Far away, the same man who refused to introduce Jiang overheard their conversation and was utterly shocked. Is this rich guy really going to buy 5 properties at once? Damn it, I feel like slapping myself. I regret this so much. The scene shifted again a few minutes later. Zabu had already closed the deal with Jiang. The manager brought the contract and placed it before him. Sir, I'm the manager here. Zabu and I have secured 5 properties for you. The total price is 5 million yuan, and the commission will be 2%. Please check the contract. If everything looks fine, sign it. Jiang signed the contract immediately and said, All right, no problem. I trust Zabu completely. If I need to purchase property again in the future, I'll contact her. Hearing this, Zabu looked at him, blushing, thinking, This deal will give the agency a 2% commission, and after deductions, I'll get around 40,000 to 50,000 yuan. And Mr. Jiang plans to buy more properties in the future. What kind of man is he? Suddenly, a notification popped up on Jiang's system. Congratulations, host. You have spent 1 million yuan 5 times. The critical strike card has been activated. You have received 3 50x returns, 1 45x return, and 1 35x return. Seeing the notification, Jiang was shocked. Holy, I thought I would only get 10x returns. But looking at this, my expectations were way too low. While he was still thinking this, another notification appeared. Congratulations, host, you have leveled up. Now you will receive 0.8 yuan every second. Looking at this, Jiang was even more shocked. Seems like Zabu is my lucky charm. Spending 5 million yuan and earning 230 million yuan in return, that's huge. No matter what, this cheat power life is completely different from my past life. If that's the case, I'll make full use of this opportunity. Thinking this, he turned to Zabu and said, Zabu, can you come with me for a moment? She replied, Yes, sir. Tell me, what happened? Suddenly, the manager whispered seriously into her ear. Zabu, you've earned a great commission because of Mr. Jiang. Take him to dinner tonight and try to build a good relationship with him. Hearing this, Zabu was stunned and embarrassed. She started imagining how after dinner, Jiang would take her to a hotel, knock her down on the bed, and whisper softly, Zabu, this won't be our last time. Stay with me always, I promise I'll give you a better life. Lost in this fantasy, Zabu blushed deeply. In a trembling voice, she said to Jiang, Mr. Jiang, maybe not tonight. First, let's get to know each other better. Jiang asked, Why not tonight? Give me your bank account number. Zabu was shocked. Bank account number? Why do you need my bank account number? Jiang smiled and said, Well, today you've been my lucky charm, so I want to thank you. Also, I'd like to meet you again. Hearing this, Zabu was confused. She couldn't understand what Jiang meant, but without thinking too much, she gave him her bank account number. The scene shifted again after a few seconds. Suddenly, Zabu received a message on her phone from the bank. Congratulations, 35,000 yuan has been deposited into your account. Seeing this message, Zabu was utterly shocked. In front of her, Jiang smiled to himself, thinking, I just earned 200 million yuan. Giving Zabu 35,000 yuan to gain her trust is nothing. Suddenly, another notification popped up on his system. Congratulations, host! Zabu's favorability toward you has reached 85%. Seeing this, Jiang felt slightly disappointed. So just for 35,000 yuan, her favorability toward me jumped from 50% to 85%. Truly, money is supreme. No matter how good someone's character is, everyone bows before money. While Jiang was thinking this, Zabu was staring at him, blushing, thinking, I just realized that Mr. Jiang is so handsome. If he wants to do everything with me tonight. Well, this is all happening very fast, but still, it feels right. She was lost in these thoughts when suddenly Jiang said, All right, Zabu, you did great today. I'm leaving now. We'll meet next time. Watching him leave, Zabu tried to say something to stop him, but before she could, Jiang drove away in his car. She stood there watching him go, muttering, Did Mr. Jiang just leave like that?